White bread is very nostalgic for me because I feel like zip it.
Oh, they're both cuddling under cat. Oh no, shoot! I activated Betty. Hi, Beppy.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to a very special Kitchen and Jorn show.
Kristin's wearing her Dodgers gear.
I am. The Dodgers lost today.
They did lose today.
They lost today. And it's sad because there's only 160 games in baseball. And so that means that 1/160th of my heart is broken forever.
That was Betty.
That was Betty. Betty
dog.
being like, shake it off, girl.
I will say this, it's much easier being a Dodgers fan than it is being a White Sox fan. I believe they are 1-9 already, so well on our way to beating last year's record of losing over 100 games.
You lost 100 games last year?
Yeah, we lost 100 games
God,
last
your team
year.
is so bad at baseball.
Shut the f***.
They're good at baseball. They're just not good at, like, finishing the win.
So, today on the channel, we are trying all the Trader Joe's sliced breads.
Sliced breads. 2 years ago we did breads. Those were just especially breads.
These are all their standard sandwich breads.
They're sliced breads. We're not doing the buns. The buns will be a separate video. There's just a lot of bread at TJ's, okay? I just, you know, what do you want? You want me to absorb all the bread and float away on the river?
So as per usual, when we rank the breads, we rank them on a scale of just okay, pretty good, really great, and if you absolutely suck,
You are penalty box bad.
woo! And if Kristin and I disagree on a rating, the food goes into the fight box.
Food goes in the fight box. And actually, eventually we will make a video where Bree will determine what the fight box foods are. It's just that we don't have enough fight box foods yet to make a whole
That's
video.
not this video, is what we're
We
saying.
tried to make that video today. It turns out we don't disagree that frequently.
I mean, we disagree
About
on
food.
You'll notice we have like a little bit of sides. We have some chicken salad, tuna salad, egg salad, some cheese. These are just little things to add some oomph to the bread.
So we're just not eating bread
Yeah,
for like
that
an
would
hour.
be stupid.
Because then by the end we'll be like, it's bread. I don't know. Because also, this will determine whether or not the bread can actually handle the heft of sandwich.
I spilled a lot of coffee. Can you hand me a paper towel? So let's get started. This is the Trader Joe's sprouted wheat multigrain bread.
Made with organic spread wheat berries, rye flakes, and flax seeds.
I will say,
Sounds a little San Francisco.
it does.
Here's a taste for you.
Ooh, okay, it's got a real
looks-
spongy texture.
Wow. Don't put it in
Hey, girl.
Do you need another piece of bread
No,
since you
I
already
don't
licked
need,
yours?
I don't need it. Why? I can lick it. It's going in my mouth. If it's going in my mouth, I can lick it.
If it's going in my mouth, Jen can lick it. Wait.
Ooh. What's really disappointing is how thoroughly unappetizing this looks after all that effort.
Shut up. Don't say that. You don't have to eat it.
I'm gonna eat it. Why can't I think it looks weird though?
Because then you'll make me think it looks weird.
So, stand on your business.
No, don't.
Have a sense of self.
I don't have a sense of self when it comes to food. Why do you think I make this channel with you?
Give me some.
If I had a sense of self when it came to food, it would be called the Kitchen and Kitchen Show. It would be the Kitchen and Jorn Show.
Alright, chicken salad on the sprouted wheat bread.
Mine is too dry.
I will say though, with the moisture added from the chicken salad, it holds up pretty good for that reason. So I feel like actually pretty tasty.
We're gonna fight box this. Listen, I love whole wheat bread, okay? But the problem with wheat bread is that it's dry.
It should be nuttier.
To compensate for that dryness, okay?
So,
This one is not.
I think it's pretty good.
I think it's okay.
Next bread.
Wow. Get out of here, bread.
This one is a very similar bread. This is the Trader Joe's organic ancient grain and seed bread. All right, so
Why does this butter have a hole in it?
I don't know.
That pussy.
The ancient seeds are big. They're present.
It's a bread that has a fascinator.
The seeds actually are doing a lot here.
Oh, just better.
The texture is pretty tight, but I think it works, especially with butter.
This is moister. Mm-hmm. You can even tell the difference. It's like this one has got like a lot of freckles and this one is less freckly.
Yeah, I would say the organic ancient grain and seed bread, pretty good.
Pretty good.
The next bread we are trying is the organic whole wheat bread.
Classic style, great for sandwiches, toast, and more. I mean, what else do you use bread for? Hitting your friends with! And more sex stuff. There's a hole in this Yeah, see, this is moister. I feel like this is better for sandwiches.
I'm trying my bread with the chicken. Kristin's doing it with butter.
Okay, all right. Are you rolling them?
This is probably the best bread we've had yet. And it absorbs the flavor of the chicken a little bit. It absorbs the flavor of the butter. Wow, and it's got like a nice crust.
It's spongy.
I would say the organic whole wheat bread, really great.
Really great. Boop.
This is the Trader Joe's sliced white bread.
Sliced white bread. I bet it will be fine.
Something about white bread just looks so
Ooh.
90s to me.
Yeah, I mean, white bread was invented in the 90s, famously, by Kurt Cobain. It's very nostalgic for me. It reminds me of when I was a white bread myself.
Like, I used to eat white bread with like marshmallow fluff.
That's good white bread.
The problem with white bread is that I know it's worse for you than whole wheat because it doesn't have really any nutritional value. There's like a creaminess to the white bread.
This is good white bread though.
There's a lot of moisture, but it's not soggy. Unfortunately, the sliced white bread is really great.
It's really great. Great!
This is the Trader Joe's whole wheat sliced bread. It's not organic.
This actually does look worse than the organic stuff.
All right, next.
We haven't eaten it.
Okay, sorry. Yum!
Okay, so I guess I'll get a slice for
No,
me to
it's
eat
fine.
because that was already
Come
near your
on.
face.
I'm not gross. You can eat this.
It was already near your face.
Just eat this side.
No, I'm not eating that. I'm eating my own
You're
slice.
taking too long.
Don't put it near your face next time.
Taking too long. You could have just eaten the one near my face.
I'm not eating the one near your face.
Oh, you like someone, Miss I regularly accidentally switch cups with Jen. Well, you know what? It's the same principle. Whatever. Put butter on your bread.
You put butter on
I'm
your
doing it. I did it first because I'm fast.
Oh my god, you're so annoying.
Yeah, well.
Did you take your medication today?
Nope, I did not, but I had 2 cups of coffee to compensate. How dare you bring up my medication on a day like today when I've not taken it? Trying the non-organic whole wheat. Much drier than the other bread.
Yeah, not good. I think also we just tried the white bread, which was delicious, and now we're just like, oh, sawdust!
It does kind of have a sawdusty taste, but also it has a really dense bake. So this is just okay.
It's just okay.
This is the whole grain Trader Joe's bread.
Stop laughing at me.
I'm allowed to.
So beautiful.
It's beautiful bread.
It's beautiful beauty show.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Sorry. You can see the oats. So
It
that's
feels
good.
soft.
It feels like it probably is pretty moist. I guess I'll try this with a little tuna. That is some smooth tuna.
Wait. That sound is really good.
All right.
Make more of that sound. I love the wide format bread. Ooh, it's a little sweet.
I will say the crust tastes a little bit like oatmeal to me because of the oats. That kind of takes me out of it.
Why? You don't like it? I love the oats. I love the decor.
I think it's decent. We can fight box this.
We'll fight box
Kristin
this.
thinks it's really great.
I think it's pretty good.
I think it's pretty good.
It's a fight box thing, but it's one of those rare fight boxes where we don't agree on how good it is.
But we both like it.
We both like it.
Yeah.
Gluten-free multigrain bread with sprouted AJ grains. We always want things that are gluten-free to be good. However, this looks dense as hell.
This is a very, very tight bake.
This is a tight bake.
Right.
That is dry as fuck.
It's got like a very sandy texture. It's definitely the worst thing we've tried today. The gluten-free multigrain bread, penalty box bad.
I feel like I just licked a sandbox. I took a sandbox out on a date and we hit it off, you know? And then I took the sandbox back to my place.
And you're like, we're sexually incompatible.
Kobe.
Trader Joe's organic white bread. So Kristin and I really liked the previous white bread, the non-organic one. So I hope this one is as good.
Here's the thing about organic white bread, okay? It has everything going for it. It's white bread. It's organic.
It should be
That
delicious.
should be enough. It
Yeah.
should be delicious. If it's not delicious, then it's not using the advantage afforded to it via bread privilege.
I just enjoy the delicate flavors. Organic white bread, baby.
Why? It feels like it's not as good as the normal.
Here's why. So white bread, I feel like because it has like a lot of refined grains or whatever, and because it's sort of like more made in a lab than other breads, I think it really needs the non-organic help to get it over that hump and to be as delicious as we know it to be.
It's not as good.
When you make white bread organic, it's not as good. It doesn't taste as
It's like kind of a healthier cigarette a little bit.
yeah, it's just okay.
Just okay.
This is the Trader Joe's stone hearth-baked French loaf.
It kind of looks like a ham. How many breads do we have left?
A lot. This bread is labeled old world styled, so I assume it has cholera. What's the texture?
Spongy. It's not sourdough, but like it looks like it would be.
Sourdough related.
Yeah, obviously this is gonna be good. And if it's not good, then I guess those are the only 2 things it could be. It's good or not good.
It's just smart, baby.
Thank you.
She went to Northwestern. Alright.
That's good. It does taste like a sourdough. This might be the best bread we've had.
Even just with butter, this is very delicious.
It's so delicious.
It's because like the fat of the butter with like the sourness of the bread, a really, really nice combination of flavors. So, ooh, can you imagine this bread with like...
On a beach?
Can you imagine how hot she'd look in a 2-piece? This bread is really
This
great.
bread is really great. I don't know why they're not calling it sourdough.
It's called a sourdough loaf.
You know what I love? If that sourdough bread would call me back.
Fix my air
Is this a pirate? No, it's not. This actually looks worse than the not sourdough bread, even though it looks whiter. It looks more refined. It looks less like home.
Sourdough sliced bread.
Sliced bread. Yeah, that's worse. Well,
Here's what I think.
it's too dry.
I think it's got a very nice taste. You definitely get the sourness. I think it would be very good on a sandwich. This is just okay. You can honestly just get the
We
French
agree,
loaf.
but for different reasons. I think the
Yeah.
flavor is much worse.
This is the gluten-free whole grain bread.
Can someone Just tell me where the good gluten-free bread is, because I can tell you this right now.
It's not in front of her.
It's not in front of me. I can see into the future, and it's me eating this bread and being like a waste of my time. You hear that? I'm nagging you. It contains brown rice, sorghum, amaranth, and teef.
Teeth. Damn, this is it.
Yeah, I told you, it's tiny. I should have gotten 2 slices. Look at this.
It's
like,
fine.
Look how tiny it is.
I mean, this is actually really cute. It looks like if you were making like a baby a sandwich. You know what's funny? It smells like it's already been toasted.
You'll get there.
This one
it's so sandy.
This one has a very jammy flavor.
What? I'm not getting that at all.
There's something sweet about it.
Ugh.
It's pretty dense.
It melts in your mouth in the worst way imaginable. It's tiny, it's bad, it looks weird. Not a good first date. Wow, I can see into the future.
This is just okay.
I think just okay is generous, but I'll give you just okay.
This is the multigrain Trader. How many? There's so many multigrain breads, but somehow we're trying another multigrain sliced bread.
But this one comes in purple. Well, this one has sesame seeds all over it.
Purple nurple.
I mean, it looks soft. It looks fine. Maybe I don't like bread. That's not true.
Maybe it's just you don't like eating this many breads in a row, which is a reasonable thing to not like. Unfortunately, it is our job.
Get out of here. Woo!
All right, you gotta be careful with that because you're gonna hit the camera.
I know.
I forgot what this is. The multigrain. Yeah, okay. A very cakey bread.
Oh, I like this. It's a little sweet.
It is a little sweet. Also, the sesame seeds are a nice little
This would
touch.
be great for sandwiches.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah. All right, we're back, baby.
This is the buttermilk bread.
Ooh!
Which is exciting because buttermilk implies that it's going to be just so moist and tasty and buttery.
I'm going to tell you this right now. If this isn't good, I will be quitting the video.
So the buttermilk bread, it's very soft. It looks a lot like the white bread. I feel like it should be sweeter though.
It'll be creamier theoretically.
I think it is creamier.
It's good.
It's not blowing me away.
It's not blowing my butt out of the water. Better than most of the breads. I will not be quitting the video. This is pretty good.
This is pretty good.
This
the buttermilk bread,
yeah,
honestly tasty. This is our final bread of the day.
This is our final bread. We thought we had 2 more breads, but it turns out
bought 2 of the
Jen
same.
brought 2 of the same. Also, fun fact, earlier when we were at Trader Joe's, we almost checked out with someone else's cart. Because we
were like waiting in line and Kristin was like, ooh, you added a lot of chips and snacks. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, wait a minute. There's no bread in this video, in this cart for our bread video.
So we had to track down.
Like, I see this old lady standing in the cheese aisle with cheese in her hand, going like, I was like, ma'am, is your cart missing? And she was like, yeah. And I was like,
yeah, because we took it.
We took it.
Anyway, this is the sliced cracked wheat sourdough bread. I had to get 2 slices because one of the slices looked like it had like a woodland mouse took a bite of it.
That's true, yeah, let's just use a different one. Eat the bread.
It's better than the other sourdough. The ham bread ruined me. I mean, it's not bad.
I'm trying to think like what would be the perfect sourdough slice, and I'm just like, maybe it's not sourdough, Jen. Maybe you just really like white bread.
I think the perfect sourdough slice has like a more of a crisper crust.
Yeah.
And then you rip into it, and it's that soft, sour middle.
So you're right. I think the crust is what's letting us down here, but the crust in general have been kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
It's just okay.
It's just okay.
It's just okay.
It's just okay.
Here's the thing. I would say like most these breads are like pretty consistently decent.
This bread.
But this is delicious, and also Kristin and I apparently are 5-year-old children, and we love the white bread.
Who doesn't love white bread?
Moms. Seriously, I feel like all my childhood was just somebody's mom being like, oh, no, switch to organic wheat.
Enemy of fun.
Yeah, exactly. Let us know in the comments what you want us to try next. We release new videos every Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Bye.
Thanks, bye.
This ham bread.
Best bread we've had all day.
I think I like this little ham bread.
You like her so much, why don't you take her out back and blow her?